he skated to a song and we would make fun of him. I don't know. You didn't like the song for some reason. I was always called you Devil's Eyes.
Fuck video, man. I quit after that video. I was like, no, I can't do this. That was such a you try hard to do some that video was crazy. None of us saw it, and we saw it. We're like, what? We're on tour doing premieres, and there was all these weird clips in there, and none. And I'm not like it's a bad thing, but I'm stuck with Richard like again.
I'm stuck like, with Richard again. Like, he had another part with
that's
Richard.
Why you think we're all together. But I mean, it's a great thing. I mean, that Richard switch 360 flip faking. That's why I don't want to be with him.
That clip was epic. Switch tray flip nose manual.
Fuck yeah.
But you had some insane ledge tricks that I've never. Switch heel back nose blunt.
I had
nollie back nose blunt.
That's the thing is like I mean, that's skating. You have good thing, and you have no filmer, and then you had all these things that happen to yourself. And I felt like that was my last hooray. And I had good footage. I was like, because I was on like the convert, like a lot of things. I'm like, if I could do this, maybe a good little shoe deal. And then I mean, they didn't even really quite matter because but I was like, I want a part.
Right.
And I looked back at it and I had all this footage that I never used. And I was like, dude, I got a lot of, not the best, but I had cool lines and this, and it's on my computer. Sometimes I look at it like, dude, I have all this. Why am I got stuck with this short amount of footage?
Right.
And with Richard, Richard was supposed to have few tricks. And then he's got, I mean, that's great. But like, that first version, we were all tripping. Stevie and Carl, like everybody's.
Hey, I had skating some
we were
ZZ
all
Top
mad
songs. Remember that you guys always put me skating to ZZ Top, and I was pissed. I was pissed.
I
dude.
listened to that ZZ Top song when that ZZ Top song comes on. I'm like, that's so sick. That's Kelly, and I didn't pick it, of course, because I didn't have much to do. They're like, oh, this guy's gonna do the video. I was like, he doesn't really skate, but he was great. He did the video as soon. And it's like, nobody disturbs him. Like, don't stay away from editing.
Wait, hold, not to cut you off. You had somebody outside of your circle come in and edit and do the video and let him pick all the music?
Yeah.
No, that was random.
Weird.
No, two parts. Matt Daughters edited Wade and Kenny's part, which are two probably arguably like the best parts in the video. Those two parts are like stand out more than any other part. I personally feel, and all the parts are great. But you could agree with that, right? Like Wade and Kenny, like
after
that video, we're like wow. But yeah.
Wow.
We come on that tour and we see the video and everyone, I mean, everybody's their own credit, but if we never seen it,
it's
not Ty editing the video,
right?
You know that you're like, dude, no, he's never gonna.
You know, you're in safe hands.
But it was, and we're not allowed to go bother the guy because he was getting paid this amount, and you know, as skaters, they go into the editing room and start saying all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it was all these tricks missing. I had some vert clips too, like in there, and there's like no vert, like they're like cutting is like I've got told ruin my part from putting vert in there. I was like, no,
you had some clips in there that were
like,
sick.
Yeah,
dude.
no, I did, and I managed to slide because the first we fixed a little bit because everybody was pissed, and as the tour was going on, they were in the behind and they slipped a couple of things, but they weren't allowed to. There's a lot of footage that disappeared and stuff, and it is what it is. But it was, you had
good tricks in that video. If you look, he just on a ledge going straight on nollie. Front side 180 to switch back over crook on a ledge.
Oh yeah, I like that clip.
That was super good. I was like, you wouldn't tell me what you did either. Never you switch heel back to nosebleed and you came over after and you wouldn't tell me what you did. Yeah, I was like, what?
We partied that night.
Yeah. I was like, after getting switch heel back nosebleed, we celebrated.
So I mean that was why I was bummed because I'm like, dude, I think I have the footage to at least be proud and then to be like happy about my stuff. And but we started filming without a filmer, and then all of a sudden that's where stuff started to get good again. Because we were in a down and
Dana Shaw, right?
We had a filmer again, and we had this, and we had stuff started to spark up, and then I was like, when I saw it, oh no, I ain't doing it. It's just like it's not gonna do it. And then Nick was like, well, just do it we'll fix it for the platinum edition. And I was like, yeah, what,
Yeah.
But it wasn't, right after that, I blew my knee. Things were getting good. We Spark Expedition. We got Rob and Joy on the team. And we got Spencer. And then there was a lot of good energy going.
Mm-hmm.
And I was responsible. I was more involved with it because before I was kind of not part of. And then I had all this thing. Like I say, at one point I really literally quit. I was just like, no, we don't have stickers. It's just I could and then. You
never told me that.
No, nobody knows that. And I've been telling a little bit sometimes. In 07, I was just couldn't handle with a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't care. Got my things. I have a house, and maybe I'll do a shop. Maybe I'll mess with something. And but then I've got put in a better position. It's like, no, like come back and do your thing. And then I was like, I can get team. I can. Can we run an ad, please? And we get the Joey and Rob ad, and then things just spark up.
That was a big move.
That
was a big move.
I knew there was like there was like some moves like I think we got this if we don't mess it up. Like it was close to be messed up, but we and Matt helped a lot. We did more videos. We even had like we had the skate park. Like I got from Deerdek, the training facility. Amazing. I was like, at the time I skated with Kane and Rob down there, and then I was like, oh, I'm getting rid of the park. You want it? I was like, yes. Then we filmed clip, and then things like, because for a while this stuff was not good but it's just like we were fading away. Like the people was gone, Stefan Janoski, all these losses, and rightly so. Gallant left, and we were just like me and Richard. Like,
hey, there was a point with just me, you, and Richard. I think.
Yeah, there was no goal about like rebuilding, and I was like, I need to be part of it, and it just wouldn't happen.
Yeah,
and I didn't have much say to it because I wanted to save it. I knew what to do, and then I couldn't get in that position, and then they put me in that position, and I was like, oh, got a filmer, I'm hyped. And I blow my ACL, my MCL on this stupid ollie. And I went on our first tour when we were the KO tour in. Were you there in Canada? With Joey, and it was a KO tour.
Oh yeah, Wade. No, I was there.
Yeah, you were there. Hell, you were there.
Yeah,
I forgot the hey or what? I don't know.
No, it was it was some Canadian tour, but we had a lot of rad demos and. We went to Montreal. It was that crazy big skate park.
Driving, but it was amazing. We had I was like, okay, this is it. That we have a skate company. This is like, we had obviously
Kenny Hoyle.
DGK was coming up and Organica, and then I was like driving the van, and I'm like I'm going tour. My ACLs blew. I was on crutches the whole time, and I had to we were driving so much, and I was like, I'm not missing that, like.
Of course.
And I couldn't skate. It was so awful because I was like, I was motivated to redo the whole thing and maybe have a part again, like doing and I couldn't do it.
As a rider, I always really, really was happy that you were my team manager because I knew that you knew what it was like, what we were doing. You know what I mean? And I always thought that should be a way. I always wanted that.
Yeah.
When you're talking to a team manager, sometimes you're like, you never went what I went through.
Right.
Like, not that I didn't like them, but like, you know what I mean? It was like, oh, Chany knows what I'm talking about in this scenario.
I could relate.
Yeah, but you're a good team manager.
Thank you.
Got us our boxes.
We're having a good time.
How was Roger?
But I was skating. I mean, obviously, I wasn't like, I was trying to skate after I recovered, but it was hard to get clipped. Kelly's making fun of me. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
No.
After you just started saying he loved you as team manager.
No, we would all bust each other's balls so hard back then. It was insane.
But my knee was bad, and I couldn't skate for like 3 years. And I remember, I say that because I remember we filmed the United Nations, and I'm like taking painkillers. I'm like,
no.
I'm trying to ollie, my feet come. I couldn't ollie. I was like, I'm trying to.
Oh no, you had some.
And you're like, why are you laughing?
No, I remember you didn't you feeble to fakie the crazy vert wall or something?
Yeah, maybe.
Dude, that was insane. Remember the vert wall at the barracks that was like before the 7-stair?
Mm-hmm. The old one.
You're the only one I've ever seen skate that.
But that was easy if I can get speed. I mean, I did some clips, but a lot of times just losing battle, not comfortable on that knee. Some of the clips we got in China too, like I look at the footage and I'm all bending. I couldn't bend good like this. I'm bending with the back, then I had back pain. I mean, it was fun because I kind of took that pressure away, and I'm like, I'm just driving the van, and if you guys don't want to do the demo, I'll try. Just front quick something or
No, but
hit the vert wall. I don't know.
That United Nations we did was a big thing for the brand Expedition.
Yeah.
I remember that came out. Cause I was super hyped to be a part of that one, but I was like, wow, that was fucking pretty gnarly little video right there. And that was a really cool thing for our brand. That was super big. And you put together that hello video.
That was the first thing. I was like, I can get money and taking these guys, and we had a huge crew. That was so good.
Yeah, it was like 12 or 15 of us.
Damn.
For 3 weeks.
Wow.
Damn.
3 weeks. So much random funny shit happened on that trip. Some things can't talk about.
No, that was when we sparked back up Expedition, and we had Rob and Joey and things, and
Miller,
Enrique,
Matt Miller was a big one.
Miller wasn't on that trip yet. We
Yeah.
were just starting. Then we got the Miller, and then we had Galon came back, and
Yeah.
and the Spencers and
Kenny
Kenny's,
Hoyles.
and
Kenny, yeah.
Kenny was big Madness video.
Oh, that
The
was
Madness video.
yeah. That was good video, dude.
What a crazy team, the Bruners,
Oh yeah, the Brunners. Yeah. I always
Tom Remillard.
Tom Remillard. You know what's weird? That I got to meet him once. Anthony Correa, way back.
Oh yeah,
He was on the team for a second. That was sick. But yeah, definitely when it's ups and downs with teams.
that was
so.
up and down. But
It's
yeah,
tough.
no, it was. That's why I said it was like the whole time I was like, oh, this is getting good, and I was definitely ampered. Like it was hard
Yeah.
to get it.
Yeah. I understand.
Also had few clips, but not a part.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sad.
It's okay, Chany.
It's the life of a skateboarder.
Life of a skater, man.
Where is that like button? Right? Is it right here or right here?
Just a little scroll coming down the bottom.
It's
Subscribe.
over to it's on your
It's on my right?
left.
It's
No,
on my
on your
left.
left.
Hey,
Yeah.
hit
Right
that
there.
button right there.
Right there.
Right
Yeah,
there.
please.
The like button's kind of like in the middle there. It's like we're kind of
Oh, it's like
there.
right here?
Kind of.
Like
yeah,
right
and
there?
The subscribe's like over to the left.
It's like right over there. All right.